Hello everyone, this is Dr. Frank Tianshi, your instructor for Advertising Marketing 454. This is chapter 15. In this chapter, we're going to talk about the internet and interactive media, something you guys are pretty very familiar with. Okay? There is a rapid adoption of the internet. I'm sure you know firsthand. Okay? And partly due to the speed and the convenience of information access, okay, and the control over what and how much is received by the consumers, users of internet, and e-commerce activities on the internet, and also extensive product and service offers over the years. It's a very, very rapid adoption of the internet in business and in advertising. Okay? For marketers' adoption of the internet, they can use the internet to better target the different consumer groups, okay, different consumer segment. They can get direct feedback from consumers. They can use this in their ROI tracking, return on investment tracking, to see exactly how much they can get back from the investment on internet advertisement. Okay? And because of the high-speed connections there exists, and the users online longer. I'm sure, nowadays you guys will spend time online much longer. Okay? And also there are new media technologies emerging, and interest and purchase tracking, and also there are more potential buyers on the internet. Excuse me. If you look at the website, maybe some of you may want to start your own business. Have your own business and then have your own website, or maybe your website is your business. Okay? For a well-designed website, you should have a good overall context. Okay? You should have commerce, way for them to do business, to purchase something. You have good communication tools so they can communicate with you, and also have connections, links, right? And of course, you need the contents. Right? And also, you should be able, using cookies, you should be able to customize, let customers customize the page they're receiving. So you give them customized page and look that is unique from person to person, from consumer to consumer. Okay? But that's the website. Okay? There are some issues in web design and customer interface. The context is one, the site layout, the design, the look and feel, commerce capabilities, commercial transaction scheduling, connections, link to others. If it's linked to more other sites, you're more searchable. You can appear in more searches. Communications, way site to user or two-way communication. Content includes text, pictures, sound, videos, the site, the pages contain. Community, you want to help enable user-to-user communication, build a community. And customization, self-tailor to users to allow them to personalize the site, that's it. Okay? For internet communications, you can use that to achieve many objectives. Okay, one is to create awareness of your product offerings. Okay, to generate interest, so to make them interested in your product. The disseminate information about your new product or existing product. Create an image of your product that build your brand's image, right? Create a strong brand, stimulate trial, and more importantly, create a buzz if you can. If there's a buzz about your product, then you really get a lot of free, publicity, and gain considerations when they consider buying something. Okay? This example of, I don't know if you don't have babies, but your parents should know about this. And this is the Huggies, the baby diapers. They actually goes beyond providing information to mothers or prospect mothers or young parents. Okay, they actually build a community, okay? And so the mothers or pregnant women, they can actually share information about babies. Okay, you can use websites to build image and brand, like this one. Okay, use this to build an image. Yeah. Your shoes for this one for this company. And you can use this internet to for other communication objectives like stimulate the trial. So they all start to try your product, buzz as I said, and gain consideration. Okay? I think in the beginning of this class we talked about Under Armour. They have their own in-house advertising unit. Right? They actually launched the prototype shoes just by internet, over the internet. Okay? That's how they did it. Okay? Of course, internet is great, e-commerce tools, because through internet you can conduct e-commerce, sell directly your goods or services over the internet, and it could be your primary or secondary objectives. For companies like Amazon, that's the only thing they do. They do online, e-commerce, right, on the internet. But for Walmart, have you noticed that? Walmart, we have Walmart stores on Richland Avenue, down the street there. They're actually using more and more of internet sales, and they also have this advantage of owning or having those huge stores, and they get people, the customers can order online and go pick it up. Okay, in the store, Walmart store, there's a huge section here, huge thing. I don't know what it's called, where you go in, punching your numbers to get your product. Okay? And Walmart is heavily using e-commerce, especially today, as a way to sell their product. Okay? This is eBay, a popular e-commerce site. I'm sure you guys are all very familiar with that. Okay? There's now we're in Web 1.0 versus 2.0. Okay? In Web 1.0, basically there's transactions between customer and business. There's a feedback loop from customer to business, transaction between the two, both ways. And as we go to Web 2.0, there's actually communications, so interactions among customers, right? There's interaction between customers and business, and conversation between the two, and the contribution by both to either one of them. Okay. Okay. What about Web 3.0? Okay. And that you can see that is coming or is becoming reality now. Noah Spivak, this internet legend, he said Web 3.0 as connective intelligence, connecting data, concepts, applications, and ultimately people, is realizing now. Okay. Hold on. Okay. And what about advertising on the internet? There are different forms of internet advertising. And one is the banners. I'm sure you have seen that, banner advertising. And there's a sponsorship advertising. There's the pop-ups and pop-unders. I'm sure you're all familiar with pop-ups. You're watching the internet and browsing the internet, something pops up, right? And the advertising pops up. Okay. You know what the pop-under is? Pop-under is kind of advertisement that you don't see on your computer screen, but you will see that only when you actually close all the current windows. Then you find, gee, there's actually a pop-under ad right there. Then you watch that last, just before you could probably shut down your computer for the day. Okay? There's the interstitials, okay? And there's the push technologies and links, okay, on internet. Okay? This is a typical banner ads here. And also from the internet advertising, there one form is paid search. When you use your search, I'm sure probably most of you of us use Google search, right? When you search anything basically in this today's world, anything you search, you probably have 500,000 results pages right away. Normally, how many pages do we go? We probably go down the list, down the pages, right, to find the things or information, whatever you need. But how many pages do you go? I don't know about you. For me, I normally can get the things within 3 pages. Most of the time, actually, within in the first page. If I set the keyword search keyword right, I can get on the first page. But for businesses or advertisers, you think about it, hundreds of thousands of advertisers, businesses, they all want to have their, website or to be, on the search page, result page of this consumer, right? Now, how do we make if there are like hundreds of thousands of pages, how do you make your site appear on top, on the first page, the first 2 pages, okay? That's why the Google is making a lot of money on that. They actually use the paid search. So that is, when you look at your search result on the first page, you see on top, there's the paid results. Okay? Those are the people or companies that paid Google to have their ads displayed on top. Okay? Do you normally go to those paid results? I don't. Normally, I don't. Actually, I will look at them. Sometimes it may be right. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But sometimes I go beyond that, go below that, to find what I need. Okay? They can use the internet on behavior targeting. That is, behavior targeting the purchase behavior, purchase patterns, search pattern of consumers. They can make use of rich media, use the online commercials, video on demand, webisodes, etc. Right? They can use the contextual ads or additional forms, right? That's the contextual ads depending on what you're looking at or you're searching for. Okay? Where I provide ads to you according to your message or your context. And also additional forms ad includes podcasting, RSS feeds, and blogs. RSS stands for Real Simple Syndicate, I believe. Okay? Internet advertising models, because you can have the ad is displayed on the page, or user clicks on the ad, okay, and the user buys the product. Okay? And user may not click on the ad. And user may click on the ad, but may not buy the product. Okay? But hopefully, from large number of people seeing the ad to the final buyers of the ad, you can have fewer people there. Okay? Yet another form of advertising on the internet is called the internet search advertising, search engine marketing. Basically, the entire set of techniques and strategies used to direct visitors from search engines to marketing websites. Okay? That's how they call the search engine optimizations. And also you can have paid placement, just like a product placement. You can use text-only ads targeted to keyword search results on search engines, offered through programs such as Google AdWords, Yahoo Search, or Microsoft Bing, sometimes referred to as paid placement, pay-per-click, or cost-per-click advertising. Okay? Behavior targeting online ads to consumers based on the web searching behavior. Okay? They record, they know what you're searching for, and then provide corresponding ads to you. Contextually targeted ads, that's text ads that target to the content of web pages using programs such as Google AdSense and Yahoo Search content. Placement of ads determined by the content of the web page where they are shown. Okay? Organic search optimization. That's using a range of techniques to improve how well a set or page is listed in the search engines for specific topics, as I said. Okay. Paid search. Okay. Online search online search based advertising. Advertiser pays only when a web server clicks on the link from the search engine page. Okay. If they don't click, they don't pay. Okay. Such ads appear in the specified sponsor-only area near the search result of that phrase, as I said, normally appearing on top. Okay. Advertisers actually bid on search keywords. They bid on them because it's hot, it's in demand. The prices for popular search terms like background check. If you search background check, they actually charge you that $1.18 per click. Car loans, 1.34. Refinance, $4.46 per click. Mesothelioma, $50 per click. Why is it so high? Because normally we don't click or we don't search for mesothelioma, right? But when you do search for this, you got a problem, right? You have a problem, and you're very likely to go with the lawsuit or whatever remedies they provide. And for the advertisers, they found the right person. That's why they are willing to pay $50 per click. Very expensive, but they got their money's worth. Okay? Rich media. What do you mean by rich media? That's a broad range of interactive digital media that exhibits dynamic motion, taking advantage of enhanced sensory features such as video, audio, and animation. Okay? Use online commercials, video on demand, VOD, webisodes, and other forms. Okay? Podcasting, RSS, blog, and more. I'm sure you all have blogs. Okay? I have a blog too. These are the social media landscape. I'm sure you all use YouTube. YouTube's a lot. There's RSS, Facebook, Twitters, Instagram somewhere, Flickr, YouTube, Dig, others. And I only use a few of them. I don't know how many do you use? So I'm sure you probably use more. Social media, internet, social media. That's online technology and practices that people use to share content, opinions, insights, experiences, and perspective, and media themselves. Created, initiated, circulated, and used by consumers intent on educating one another about products, brands, services, people, and other topics of interest. Like today will be the Wuhan virus, coronavirus, or Chinese CCP virus, Chinese Communist virus. Okay? Examples of social media, you can use social networking, MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, creativity, work sharing, YouTube, Flickr, Jamendo. I never use Jamendo. User-sponsored blogs like cnet.com, company-sponsored blogs, sites like blogs, cost help sites. Okay. Business networking, LinkedIn. You probably should use LinkedIn to set up a page for yourself to help you find jobs. Collaborative, like a Wikipedia, contributed by many, and commerce communities like Amazon or eBay. Okay. There are popular social media sites. Okay. I'm sure you use a lot of them. I use Craigslist. It's very good, very useful. And Netscape probably not that much anymore. Okay. Use social media in your IMC mix, integrated marketing communications. It enables companies to interact with the customers. It's a way to engage customers. And it enables consumers to see others using product and provide information to customers. It also enables customers to interact with one another as well as companies, creating a word-of-mouth communications. And support causes important to consumers. So consumers will become more, have a better feeling, they'll favor your company or product. Okay. This example of this chocolate brand here, okay? They can use sales promotion done on the website to sell the chocolate. Personal selling on the internet. It may replace personal selling. Some may say argue it's cheaper than personal selling. It have a greater potential reach, right? And also, you may say it may enhance personal selling efforts. You can use internet, to enhance your personal selling, stimulate trial, cross selling, and etc. Provide information. Okay? PR on the internet. This is the PR of Chrysler on the internet. And they use that as a tool for their public relations. Direct mail. That is directly mailing, consumer product information to consumers using electronic version or regular mail, and it's highly targeted and try to reach those with specific needs, but you rely on email list, a specialized list. Okay. Other forms, infomercials and home shopping. What's an infomercial? That's program content similar to television, cable, satellite. Web allows greater audience interactions. Online retailers include the QVC, Home Shopping Network, and Shop NBC, etc. Okay. Measure of internet effectiveness. You can measure its frequency to conversion ratio, right? And clicks, number of clicks, or post-click conversion, how many of them after the click actually purchased. Cost per conversion, okay? Unique visitors, each person, each computer. Average frequency, ad exposure time, okay? Ad interaction rate, view-through rates, visits, eye tracking, web-page ad tracking, offline sales lift, of affecting, offline sales, and also cross-media models. You can see the many new measures of internet, effectiveness. So which is good, but it really helps with internet advertising. Okay? For traditional measures of effectiveness, you have user sales tracking, ROI, sales, recall and retention surveys. Obviously, you can use internet, to do all five of them. Okay. Internet marketing pros and cons. You can see the advantages clearly. Targeted marketing, a lot of potentials. Tailor your message, a lot of creativities, and interactive capabilities. It could be interactive. Exposure, speed, great. Information access is a good complement to your MC. Any disadvantages? Yes. Measurement is still developing, could be a problem. Clutter is the issue, too many of them. Okay? Potential for deception, fraud. Okay? Privacy is another issue. And irritation. People just, got fed up with it. Okay? Additional interactive media, there's interactive TV, allow viewers to interact with the program advertising, and the mobile communications through satellite broadcast systems or cell phones. That's coming. This is old flip phone. Okay? That's all I have for this chapter. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.